I miss you all. I've been on the other channel way too much and I prefer this channel, so here I am because we've got a new game, The Mod, and oh my god, the state of this game on launch. Did they learn nothing from Elden Ring? Did they learn nothing from Baldur's Gate 3? So it looks like the Dragon's Dogma 2 devs did their best to make an amazing game, and then the executives over at Capcom were like, yeah, how can we get an overwhelmingly negative score? Should we make it really difficult to, I don't know, fast travel and then make people buy fast travel stuff? Should we make it so that you have to pay money to recustomize your character? Yeah, let's do all that and really piss off the entire community. If you do plan on grabbing Dragon's Dogma 2 right now, I would recommend going over to Green Man Gaming. Now, they sent me over a copy of this, so thanks to them for that, but the fact is, right now, it's 14% off over there. The deluxe edition's also on sale. There's a good game hiding in here. When Green Man Gaming sent over this key, I didn't expect to be making this video. I expected to be really excited, but Capcom had to get greedy. So we're going to try to fix a few of those things. The first thing I want to talk about are those save files. You start a game, and then you start playing, and then every time you come back into the game, instead of being given the option to load a certain save file or whatever, you just have the option to continue the game or whatever. You can't create another profile. There's no profiles. Like, what if you want to try 2 or 3 different characters and have them all running at the same time? Well, screw you. That's kind of what Capcom's done here. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I can't believe they released something like this. So we're gonna have to fix that, and we're gonna back up our save files, and then we're gonna do a very simple tutorial on how to install the Fluffy Mod Manager and install a couple of different mods and enable those. It's not gonna be extremely expansive. We're not gonna cover everything, but it's just going to get you started, teach a person to fish, as it were, then you'll be able to install mods on your own. Before we get started, we got to do a couple of things. The first is we got to turn off our cloud saves. You can turn these back on a little later, but they're going to mess with things, so I'm going to turn off my cloud saves. We're going to be in charge of our own save files. The next thing I want to do is a manual backup of our save games. And in order to find those save files, they've put them in the dumbest place. They hid them. You have to go inside your Steam folder. So wherever you installed Steam, mine's in Game Steam, yours is probably in Program File Steam, or wherever. Go inside your Steam folder. Then there's a folder called userdata. And then look at all these numbers. One of these numbers is your game. So that's how it is. You have to figure out which one is the game. Well, I'll tell you which one it is. It's 2054970. There it is. Now there's a folder here called Remote. And there's a folder in here called Win64Save. This is your save. So I'm going to copy this with Control-C, not Control-X. And I'm just going to make a new folder called Old Save. And we'll paste it in here. Now this folder, Old Save, I don't want to put it in here. I'm actually going to put it on my desktop for now. Just, I want it to be saved somewhere. You can put this anywhere you like. That's your old save file. Now, this is our save folder. I'm just going to go back one, Remote. This is where it is. So the first thing we're going to do is head over to the Nexus, and I've got all these links in the description for you. And there's a few different save managers, but it might be intimidating for some people because it's a command line script. So in order to install this, you're going to need to install Python on your computer. This takes 2 seconds. Just type Python into Google, and right here we've got downloads. Right up here at the top, this yellow thing, zoom it in, click the yellow thing, click it again, let it download and install. Install now. There we go. I'm not going to give it admin privileges because we don't need them for this. I'm going to disable my path length limit because some of these paths might be big. All right, there we go. Now we can close this page. Now we're going to come back over here and download the Dragon's Dogma 2 Save Manager for multiple characters. So go ahead and manually download this. Click on the slow download unless you're a paid member. All right, let's go ahead and extract this. Next up, we've got our Dragon's Dogma 2 Save File Manager. It's a zip file. I'm going to right click, and I've got 7-zip, but I'm going to say extract to Dragon's Dogma 2, blah, blah, blah. Extract it there. The other way, you can just go in here and, click and drag out, but it's whatever. Now there's savemanager.py. Open that up, and now we're in the command line. You're at your own risk right now. Make sure you've made all the backups. It's asking us where our save file location is. And remember, right over here where we just were, so right here is what you want. You just want the numbers. And then remote should be what you see. Hit select folder. There we go. No save characters detected. Importing current characters. Please type a name. This is the current character. Mine's name is Jazz. There we go. All right, now we've got our characters. We can create a new character if we want, so let's create a new character. Just push 1, enter. It's going to remove our current save game. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. You want to back it up? Yes. Now let me show you what that did really quick. Inside here, inside characters, I made a backup folder, and look, here's all of our backup data. So that's what it did. Now let's make a new character. Let's call him Bob. There we go. Press enter to continue. Now we have Bob as a character. Now in order to play as Bob, we're going to need to load him up. So I'm going to show you what's going to happen here. See right here? This is my Win64 save. There's nothing there. Let's say I want to go back to Jazz, my other character. Hit 4. Press enter. Yes. I don't have anything to back up, but always do yes for backup. And I'm going to switch to 2 for Jazz. And look, it put those files back into the folder. Let's switch back to Bob. So for change character, yes, back it up. And then we're going to go to Bob. And look, nothing's there because we haven't set up a character for Bob yet. So yeah, that's how we're going to do that. And remember, every time you do this, I would still recommend coming over here and just copying and pasting this folder to your desktop or something. Just every time. No, don't cut and paste, copy paste, just so you always have a backup. It's stupid that you have to do this, but at least you know how to do it now, and it's doable. Once you get into the game and play it for 100 hours, you'll be having fun and it's whatever, but still, pain in the ass, right? Alright, let's show you how to mod stuff. Let's say you got a couple of mods you want to download. I'm going to do the FOV increase and this fast travel pack. Remember this guy in the beginning of the game? It's going to add all kinds of fast travel stuff right there, so you don't have to spend money buying it. Real money? Seriously, Capcom? You want us to buy this nonsense? Alright, so we're going to download those, but the first thing we need to do is download the Fluffy Mod Manager. This is the mod manager for basically all the games running on the old RE engine. Alright, there we go. Click on Files, click on Manual Download, and then click on Slow Download. I'm going to go ahead and grab all the mods too at the same time, just while that's downloading. Click on Files, 90 FOV, sure, we'll try it. It says you have to have the Fluffy Mod Manager, that's cool, let's just download it. I think I can hang out with you all right. Hi, I'll hang out over here in the corner. Alright, slow download, and then the fast travel pack. One thing I'll say is a lot of the DLC that they have that they're making you pay for, and a lot of the mods that sort of bypass all that, in my opinion, that's going to kind of break the balance of the game. But if you find that you just prefer to have all that stuff there, then by all means, you do you. Okay, I've downloaded all that stuff. It's all in this folder right here. So I'm going to take the Fluffy Mod Manager, and there's all the stuff on the inside, right? So I need to put that somewhere. It does not matter where you put this. You can put this anywhere you like. So I'm going to put it into my games folder. Over here, I've just got a folder. Let's do games. And I'm just going to make a new folder called Fluffy Mod Manager. Alright, I'm just going to click and drag all this in there. Cool. May as well open it up because we're going to need to select our game. It's got a list of games right here. It works with all these games. And there's Dragon's Dogma 2 because we downloaded the latest version. And look, as soon as we opened it up, it created a games folder. And inside the games folder, there's a Dragon's Dogma 2 folder. So I'm going to leave this open, and now I'm going to start putting the stuff in there that we just downloaded. So those files that we just downloaded, just grab the entire zip files, drop it in there. Okay, there we go. You see what I just did? Just put them into the Fluffy Mod Manager, Games, Dragon's Dogma, Mods folder. Just dragging the whole zip file in there. Now come back over to your Fluffy Mod Manager and hit Refresh Mod List, and right here they are. And some of them even have little icons or JPEGs or whatever. Turn them on, launch game. That simple. It's really simple, and you can put whatever you want in there. Some things will break, lots of things will break. Now I would recommend not adding that many at first because the game's going to get some updates for sure, and the updates will always break a lot of the mods. So if you have 9,000 mods and the game updates, it's going to break probably a few of them at least, especially if they're outfit mods and they change the way things work. So that'll get really frustrating really quickly. Now you can play the game and switch your characters. Got a 90 FOV mod going right here. That's fun. Looks alright. Looks a little better on my other system, but it is what it is. Get in that water. Oh no, that's not water. Okay. Huh? I haven't played this game very much yet. Okay, I'm going to go play this game. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you later. Hope you enjoyed this. Get your save games up and running. The last thing I'll say before I leave is that once you get everything going and you're playing a certain character, close all this stuff out. If you want to, you can come back over, hit Properties, and turn your cloud saves back on. You can do that if you want. Now, I would recommend not doing this if you're constantly switching characters and you're primarily playing this on one system. Just make sure you always have a backup of your old save. Pain in the ass. Capcom, please allow us to have multiple profiles with multiple characters and allow us to change the appearance of our character without having to pay you. That's absurd. So remember to head over to greenmangaming.com if you're going to buy this. Get it there. If you want to get the deluxe edition, it does come with some extra music and stuff, as well as some other garbage. You can see all the stuff right here. A lot of the stuff you're not going to need. Like a lot of the stuff's just whatever, but it does have this. This is pretty cool. This is only a few dollars extra on Steam, so it's up to you. You can get the standard edition, but that's really the only thing that I care about is that. So I got the deluxe edition just so I could have that. But yeah. Anyway, and I'll put the link to this down in the description. It is an affiliate link, so I'll get like 20 cents or something. I don't know. But it'd be cool, so thanks very much. See you in the comments.